Hello and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing a mono green ramp deck, just like normal ramp decks for Historic. Your top end is going to be Ugin, trying to get to him as quickly as possible, using your ramp cards, which are Grazers, Elves, Explore, Cultivate. You also have some Mind Stones, pretty decent for ramp, and it gives you some card draw just in case you need it. Some of the other fun things the deck has going on, it has Karn the Great Creator, which lets you have access to his Wish sideboard. It can pull you out of a multitude of situations, so that can be very good. You have Cavalier of Thorns, which is good at blocking flying creatures, and also when it dies, you can grab some cards back from your graveyard and put them on top of your deck, if you need to recur your Ugins or your Karns. And it has a spicy one of Hydra. This guy, maybe Ulamog might be better, but he does boast reach. His power can get higher than 10/10. He's not milling your opponent, but what he can do is pull a card out of your deck, and in some situations being able to pull out a Blast Zone, a Field of Ruin, or just gaining that extra 2 life might be beneficial to you. In the sideboard, you have your usual suspects. You have your Graveyard Hate. This is good if you're playing against an aggro deck. You have Ratchet Bomb if your opponent is running a bunch of the same casting cost creatures. You need to be able to wipe them out, or some annoying things that are hard to remove, like Teferis and such. Crucible of Worlds gives you some redundancy for your lands, especially your land destruction. I added in a 1 Crystalline Giant. I just love this card, and I look for excuses to just stick it in decks. He's really good against Ugin, especially if he can get to 4/4 if he sticks around long enough, and he just becomes a beast to have to deal with. The wand here is good removal. Sideboard here is good for ramp, gives you card draw, and then towards the higher end you have the God-Pharaoh statue, which is good if you have a long grindy game. This for removal, and then Platinum Angels, just in case you're playing best of one. If your opponent is playing a deck that doesn't respect the existence of Platinum Angel, you just pull it out and win the game because they can't remove it. It has the Great Henge. I'm not sure about this card. It is good life gain, but I don't know how well it'll function in this deck. And Stonecoil Serpent is good again against Teferi and various other multicolored cards. So let's give it a go and see how it goes. This hand I'm not too sure about. I think we're going to throw this one back. This hand looks good. It has a bit of ramp. We should be able to get to Cavalier. Just wish we had a couple of more green sources in the hand, but I think it should be fine. Guess we're playing against the Aura deck. Start with our Grazer. I'm gonna hold back on the Blast Zone. If we are playing against the Aura deck, I'd like to surprise them with it. Yep. Drop a Mind Stone here. And then drop another Mind Stone. We're at 5 mana now. You have Vigilance. You have Vigilance and more power. So we're either going to do the Cavalier here or the Blast Zone. I think we'll start with the Cavalier. I don't see blue in their deck so far, so I doubt they can make the our core here unblockable. And flying isn't going to get past our Grazer or our Cavalier. Nope, another Spirit Dancer. And we'll block with our Cavalier. And we'll get our other Cavalier back. And play out our Cavalier. And this will give us enough mana to activate our Blast Zone. So now if they want to swing into us, we can block with the Cavalier and then use the Blast Zone to take care of the auras they have attached to the Spirit Dancer. Looks like they're looking to make sure we can't get anything with the Cavalier. So everything is a 1-drop. So block here. And then pop our Blast Zone. Nice. Now they'll be able to load up their Spirit Dancer again, so we're going to need to get an answer real quick. We're at 8 mana, so we can cast Ugin if we draw it. So we'll just have to wait and see what we get. Ooh, that's a good one. We just have to decide what we want to wish for. Oh, yeah. They didn't leave up any type of protection, so we can blast it with the wand. Now, next turn, I think we're going to get a Platinum Angel. I don't think they run any type of main board removal. So if we can land the Platinum Angel, I think that ends the game. If he had had one more mana, that would have actually been able to knock our Karn down, so lucky he did not. So yeah, I think we're going to get the Platinum Angel here. Yeah, I don't see any better options. Nothing like slow rolling the Platinum Angel. I think we're gonna hold our guys back, and I don't see a reason to pop anyone with the wand. Save it just in case. Again, I can't imagine there's anything they can do to get out of this situation. Sweet. Okay, let's go to our next game. His hand's really slow, but I think we can make it work. Least Explorer's going to give us another look at the top. I'm going to assume this is going to be another Auras deck. If that is the case, this Blast Zone will be very good. I think we'll hold it back so that they don't know that we can pop their 1-drops. See if they decide to load up this Merfolk with a couple of 1-drops, and then we can drop the Blast Zone and then just blow it right up. Don't give them much of a chance to interact with it. Oh, one more please. Ah, nice. As much as I'd like to play this Cultivate, we need to get these 1-drops off the board. So, boom goes the Blast Zone. Okay, your move, opponent. Was that a concession blast zone? Well, either our opponent Alt F forward after the blast zone went off, or they got disconnected. So we'll wait and see. Okay, we'll cultivate. Grab some lands. Let's see if our opponent has returned. Come on, opponent. I'm trying to make content here. Another blast zone. I'm pretty sure even if they hadn't Alt F forward / disconnected, we would have still had this game. Let's move on to the next game. This hand looks pretty good. I think we'll keep this. Guess a reanimator deck? Ah. Nope. This is the combo. So we're going to need to turn off their graveyard as soon as possible. So let's ramp into Karn, and then we'll use that to lock down the graveyard. Probably start with Cage, and then follow up with the Crypt. Yep. That graveyard will get really dangerous real quick. We have 1 mana left over, so yeah, let's start with the Cage. Cool. Next turn, we're going to play the Crypt. And then we just have to worry about them dropping the 3-drop Teferi and bouncing our Graveyard Hate. Oh, Blast Zone would be nice.
I am not frightened by
play the Crypt. So at this point, we're probably like 90% to win. If we can just get our Ugin down, then it should be completely done. I am not sure what they're doing. You can't cast those cards. Okay.
Every story is an opportunity for new data.
What are you gonna dig for? It's a fairy, yeah. Can't let them have that. Yeah, we're gonna have to get Timeo off the board as quickly as possible. I scry with my little land. A forest. I think this puts us to 8 mana. Right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. We just need our elf to survive. So next turn we could drop Ugin. So plus up on nothing.
Awaken.
End of the turn, we could put some counters on the Blast Zone just in case. Fairy again? Nope. Yep, 2 more counters. That'll put the 3. That'll let us get rid of all the important parts of the combo. Get our land, play our Ugin, and let's just say goodbye to their side of the board. At this point, they should be just about done. Between so much hate, there's just too much. Yeah. Okay, let's go to our next game. This hand looks pretty good, so we'll keep this. Okay. Looks like opponents on goblins. Next turn we will drop Karn and then probably fetch the cage. Don't want them being able to play goblins out of the deck. Cage, 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 cage. There it is. We're at 5 mana. We'll be at 6 next turn. We have a backup Karn. Looks like our Karn's gonna be taking 1.
Please stop.
Another Ugin. I guess we get Ratchet Bomb here. Yeah. There's a lot of good choices, but I think we just want to be able to take care of a bunch of goblins at the same time, so we don't get overwhelmed. As much as I'd like to get Platinum Angel, I'm afraid that it would just get burned out. And we'll drop the other Karn.
I advise. I will rid you of your corruption.
I don't mind having it as backup.
We should discuss our differences.
That was pretty good.
Best if you stop.
Okay, we have a couple of 1-drops now. We'll stick Ratchet Bomb to 1. Okay, got Explore.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous arm.
Yeah, to Explore. We should have a little time. We can always drop the Platinum Angel next turn if we need to. Do I want them to keep their Prospectors, or do I want to stick this to 2? Oh, enough Cage! Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I deserve to lose this game. Oh, F my life. Let's see if we can come back from that horrible defeat, misplay, whatever you want to call it. Start with a Grazer. Yeah, we want that. What's opponent doing? Looks like Knights. And this will let us drop our Cavalier and our Elf. Ooh, Blast Zone, that'll be nice. I think the card draw is going to work more in our favor than our opponents. We'll see how it plays out. Oh, that'll definitely help our card draw. Extra 2 life, don't mind if I do. I think I'd like to swing in maybe here. Yeah, it's probably safe. Fortune favors the bold. Especially if these things are going to be hitting him for 2 damage each turn. And at the end of the turn, we'll probably put one more counter on the Blast Zone and then pop it on their turn after we draw the cards. Yeah, I'm not going to fall for the blowing up Blast Zone on 1 again and losing my stuff. Must remember, it's a symmetrical effect. Yep. Remember, kind viewer, I make the mistakes so that you don't have to. Okay, put our counter on here. Got a couple of options here. Just want to make sure I have enough mana left over after casting some spells to still be able to blow up the blast zone. Got ourselves a forest. So we should be able to play the Mind Stone now. Right? Yeah. Rather not. Right. Yeah. Again, I almost fell for it. Almost fell for it. Okay. Pass the turn. Let the card draw go on the stack. And then we're gonna pop our blast zone. GG's opponent. Okay, in closing, the deck performed pretty well. There was a couple of non-games that I played where the ramp just did not line up correctly, and because we're not running a blue splash, everything was happening at sorcery speed, so that kind of became a detriment. But I gotta say, I am impressed with the deck. I really enjoyed playing it. I do enjoy these types of decks. They do remind me of being able to play Modern Tron, which is one of my favorite decks since I lost Mox Opal and they took Affinity away from me. I'd like to thank Tom Spencer Lennon. He showed me this deck in the Arena Facebook group, and he was able to take it to a 7-0 in the Arena Open Day 1. So thank you very much for sending me the deck list, and I greatly enjoyed it. And I hope you good luck on your Day 2, and I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Bye.